Welcome to the drone vlog. So it's currently Tuesday morning. So I've had a delivery yesterday for some products, and you know, back to the real world. So my world's currently split between doing an online business for blinds and a YouTube studio. The reason for the YouTube videos and the online for the blinds is because I've realised that times have changed. It's not all now about images, and websites don't run themselves without video footage and content and stuff like that. So it gets split between blinds and, well, basically videography. So this is the reason why I actually started to get some of the equipment together, you know, so I can do my talking head stuff, get some equipment in there, start building the studio up. I've got a studio at home as well. So it's a full-on project. This isn't just about me, it's just part of what my business does. And then photographs. Well, that's the reason for everything. I've got a business, I run a business, you know, and I just happen to do fishing. So why not do the two? If we've got the equipment, why not do the two and learn how to do all this? This is why I'm learning. Well, never mind about that. Let's carry on doing the vlog about equipment, starting with the drone. Now, when I started doing these videos, I started to look at these different YouTubers, and I thought, how are you going to do it? And then part of it was, how do you earn money from YouTube? And how do they get so many subscribers? How do they get so many comments? How does it work? And through doing that, I realised very quickly that it was about people, right? And to fund doing some of the things when people buy the drones, they get on planes, they get all that, you know, it has to be funded somewhere. Nobody are millionaires. Millionaires don't really exist because they've only become rich, or they've only tried to work on stuff through hard work, graft, having the thought in the mind to work out how they're going to make these videos, how they're going to get funded to do the videos. Now, you could actually just aimlessly just throw videos out there, and you know, that's good if you enjoy doing that. But then if you want to do better things on YouTube and these projects you want to do, you know what, I'm just going to switch some of this lighting on. Give 2 secs. Turn it down. So it's all a process, learning lighting, sound, and part of the vlogs of equipment is exactly this, learning how to do it and the reasons why you do it. Now, if your reason is to do YouTube to be famous, then great, superb, get on with it, crack on, get and churn them out there. The more videos you do, the more you get better at doing it. Or if you're using video for part of your business, which is what I am, then you understand very quickly that you need the equipment, you need sliders, you need drones, you need loads of different things, you need CA license, there's loads of different things you actually need to make video. And this is why I decided to do video. And I also learnt a lot of the stuff I was doing. I learnt a lot of stuff I was actually getting on with from fishing and from other vloggers. Now, why the drone? Instead of all the incessant waffling, why the drone? Well, I used the drone because some of the shots you can get are really good. You know, the shots over the water, going across the water, are all great. They're all fantastic. But it's a skill that's separately learned away from doing videography. It's a completely different skill. And then there's loads of different skills doing videography that I was not aware of until I started doing them. And listen, I'm right down here at amateur. I'm just like kind of, I've learnt a little bit, but I'm amateur. I do not know filmmaking, so not for 1 minute watch these videos thinking I'm going to give you the golden egg of how it's all done. I'll give you what I've learnt so far, but as time goes by, we'll learn together. You know, and there might be people watching this who don't like me, but they're going to learn from it through watching it. So it's not about me. It's about just doing things we all can learn. So what do you get with a drone? Well, this is my drone anyway. This is a Parrot Bebop 2, you can see there, which has got a 1080p lens on it. Yeah, and it's got, you can't adjust the settings on it. It just films 1080p wide angle. That's it. So you can't adjust that. So it's not like a DJI where you can adjust the camera before it goes up and get different things. But you can adjust it on the programming. So when you get this, you have to download an app, right? When you download the app, it changes the different things that can be done on the drone. Now that's a whole different video entirely. A whole different video entirely. So what do you get when you usually open it? Well, you get that, right? You get that. You get your Sky controller. Now, if you're doing your videography for fishing, I'm going to tell you now something. You need a Sky controller. If you try and do it off of a mobile phone, I've tried it, I lost the drone. Right? Because on the smartphones, they don't get on too well with water on your fingertips on the screen. So when you try and do the videoing of that, right, I'll explain what you do. Bring it up. You click your phone into there. You get your cable, 2 secs. Forgot to get the cable. Put your cable into there from your smartphone and connect it. Right? Which you can see. Yeah? All connected. But the Sky controller isn't switched on. Right? So I've connected that. The next thing you need to do is get the drone. As you can see there, switch it on. That's now on. Now the drone has a Wi-Fi signal, and it also connects to satellite. So all the information on flying this drone is stored at Parrot. So they have all the information to draw the information back, but the videos are all stored in the Parrot on a built-in memory card. I'll put it as simply as I can put it. You know, it's stored in the Parrot. And how you actually get that information off the Parrot, and you can only have 25 minutes of filming time, is plug a USB cable into there, into your computer. And you can download the images 2 ways. You can download the images directly into the app on the computer, which realises that there's a device clicked there. Open up the device, the images are there, download them. But what you need to do then is go into your hard drive of your computer, your C drive, whatever it is, and delete the images after you've downloaded them. Drop the images into your computer, because if the next time you go out and you fly the drone, on this drone particular, you'll not be able to record anything because the images are still on the drone. You don't download the images. So when you get your images on a phone, you get your little SD card, and the SD card becomes full, and you have to drop the images off and delete, format the SD card. So you do the same thing with this. You do just reformat it. That's that. And the next way of doing it, getting the images from your drone directly to your computer, is by Wi-Fi. Right? So on the Wi-Fi connection on the computer, it can link the drone to the computer. And once the drone is linked to the computer via Wi-Fi, you can then download the images via Wi-Fi. Right, so you can do it that way as well, but you need to make sure you click up the right browsers in your computer, and you know, when you're computer literate you can do that. So if you're not computer literate, I do the cable method. Now once that's live, I'm going to put that down there. Once that's live, what you do then is you click on your app, which I'm going to show you now. You're going to click on your phone. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of this screenshot of me. Right? You're going to go on your app. So it's called a Free Flight Pro app. Click on the app and it comes up. Right? As soon as it comes up, there it is. This has got a whole display of how you can operate the drone. You can set the levels that it flies at, the distance, the speed, the angle, everything you need to do on that camera, on that drone, you can preset. Yeah, so let's, as a result of this, what we have to do now is it's not connected. Got to go into the settings. Settings. Now, because the Wi-Fi is now kicked in, we've got to look for the drone. Right, Wi-Fi connection. There's a drone. Bebop, that's it there. Click on that. Right, the drone's now connected. Once that's connected, we go back into the app. As you can see there. There, the drone is now live. Can you see it? Yeah. Right, once the drone is live, you're not ready to fly yet. Now you can fly that as it stands there now, just on your smartphone, without having the Sky controller. But trust me, when you're fishing, you get wet fingers, you've no control of that drone, you will crash it, it'll fly off, it'll do what it wants to do because you can't control it. So what you do then, on the Sky controller, you connect with it. Now you've got to be patient, because what I've found with this is it needs to connect with the drone first and foremost. When it goes fully green, right, fully green, then it's connected to the drone. It won't display on the front screen and come live like it has done there until it's got satellite systems connecting to it to identify where it is, so you can fly the thing, you know, and you have control. This is now connected. Now what you'll also see there, it's got two little eye ports come up. Can you see it? Now that's come up there now if you're using the goggles, which I don't use because I like to see what's happening with the drone. When you've got the goggles on, it's fine if you're in a big open field, right? Then you can use the goggles. But if you're near a lake, near trees, fences, dogs, cats, whatever it is, you're not allowed to fly a drone unless you have permission of the people around you within 50 meters. So I never fly the drone around people. I always make sure I only fly it when there's nobody around, and there's no buildings as well, which is included in that list, and you don't put it above 150 foot, and you don't go further than where the eye can see it, which is generally about 400 metres. So as a rule of that, you don't need to go past 400 metres for fishing, you can keep it quite local. So you can do your footage along the road, along the path, over the water, the stuff that it's easier to do with a drone than it is to do with a pole or a boom, right? So anyway, we're going to get off this now, and what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 secs, click on that. Right, now as you can see, I've clicked on the normal drone. The Sky controller is now connected, right? Once it's connected, all you got to do then is just fly the thing. It's that simple. Now, is it easy to crash? We're using this. Well, the God's honest truth is, I'll just turn this off because I don't need it, I'm going to switch it off now. The God's honest truth is, it's got gravity hold, right? So I'm going to put a link below. People tell me off about this all the time. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I have that one, and just in case I lose the drone, I've got one there, this one opened. I've got one on standby, so I've got two of them. Right, so I lost the first one accidentally because the programming from Parrot was faulty, and they replaced it. They said, yeah, there is a problem there, they replaced it. And then I got another drone as well as a backup in case I had an accident. So to make sure that I'm not going travelling like 60 miles to do some footage and then the drone gets lost and they haven't got another drone. Now if I lose a second drone, that's another video entirely. The camera's going on that, but that's what it is. Now, why did I use a drone as well for doing carp fishing? It's just really good. Let's turn this off. It's just really good fun. So as a result of this, now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some drone footage. You tell me what you like. Now, the next vlog is going to be about the GoPro 4. The GoPro 4 is what I use, and that's going to be the next vlog. This is it. This is the drone footage. This is what it does.
I am a fish crisis. I have an invisible wings here, and I've got invisible fin that change and do invisible wind.
Define form, and it should always be flexible. responsibility because we're humans too, and we can't do the same thing all the time. We shouldn't be.
Common sense, confidence, innocent. Common sense, confidence, innocent. Ingredients, common sense, confidence, innocent. Common sense, confidence, innocent.
Human being. Human being.